Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. As you can see, I'm not in the best of a good mood right now. I did go to the doctor and they're basically giving me the runaround at this point. And being that I do watch a lot of different YouTubers that are going through the same life changes that I'm going through and getting the same surgery that I'm getting. Look at this double chin. Ew, I know I've said this probably in all my videos, but I want this to be the first thing that goes away. It's disgusting. No, like for real, disgusting. And I didn't have that before. So, yeah, so on Wednesday, I went to the doctor. This was supposed to be my final doctor's appointment with the doctor slash surgeon. I was supposed to get my date for my surgery. So I goes in, everything's fine. And he's like, "Oh, I have such and such called you about a schedule date?" I'm like, "No, she actually told me that I wouldn't be able to have the surgery until my thyroid levels are completely normal. Because as I stated before, she made me reschedule my last appointment, which was supposed to be on the 10th of January, because she was like, they're not going to give you the surgery whatsoever because your thyroid levels have to be normal." So I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and reschedule. I've been seeing my endocrine. I had this surgery done less than a year ago, and if you have had your thyroid taken out, or partial or full thyroidectomy like I did, you know that even if you don't have it, it still takes time for them to find the right dosage for you, because everybody's body is different. They try to base it off your weight and your height, but people like me that has gained so much in the last year, it's hard. But I would say I've been dealing with this thyroid thing since I was about 19, 20. And they still, like, before I even got the surgery, they still could not get the levels under control. So my doctor at the time, he talked me into getting a total thyroidectomy. First, I was going to get a partial thyroidectomy. But then he was like, "Oh yeah, we have so many cases where they get partial of it taken out and they have to turn around and go right back in to take the other part out because, they see no change. Like, everything's still the same." So, so he was like, "You might as well go ahead and give a total thyroidectomy so that they won't have to go back in, do the whole thing, healing and pain and all that. Just get it done at one time." So I was like, okay, that makes sense. So let's go with that. And here I am thinking that, being that I was so young and dumb and I didn't care about my health. Well, I wouldn't say I didn't care about my health. I would say my mother and father did not teach me how important your health is. Keeping up with your health is very important. Very. Very. And it took all of this to realize. But anyway, I didn't know how important my health was, and keeping up with my health, because at one point I was healthy. Like, nothing was wrong. I was perfect to me. But anyway, I didn't do research. My doctor didn't educate me enough, because I can't blame it all on him. But I can blame that you have to educate your patients, especially the young ones that are just leaving out of the nest and they think they know everything, like me. You have to educate your patients. let them know how the thyroid basically controls your whole body, and it's nothing to play with. And it wasn't until after I had a total thyroidectomy that my body was just not even functioning, that I figured that out. That's when I took it serious. Because at one point, I wasn't taking the medicine after I had my thyroid taken out. So I don't have a thyroid at all. So at one point, I wasn't even taking my medicine. And I was blaming everything on this and everything on that, when really it was me not taking my thyroid medicine. Because the thyroid is basically a supplement that replaces the thyroid that I had taken out. Because you have to have a thyroid for your body to function. So, if I would have known that, number one, I would have never gotten my thyroid out. I would have done a lot of home remedies and other things to try to correct my thyroid. Excuse me. One being that once I had this surgery, I believe if I still would have had a thyroid, everything would have been normal. My thyroid would have been fixed. But hey, we live and we learn. I know that now that I know what I know, I can teach it to my girls and my son, because men do have thyroid problems as well. I can pass along information and educate them and let them know. Because my mom had problems with her thyroid, so being that she did, you would have thought that she would have educated me on it, but you know, whatever. Anyways, basically, the nurse navigator is the one that's, I would say, right up under the doctor. You know how the doctor is so busy that he cannot deal with patients one-on-one. He can only deal with you whenever it's your turn to see him for your doctor's visits. So basically, I'll report to the nurse with everything, and she will report to the doctor. So, I had went to one of my appointments where they did test to make sure everything was correct. Excuse me. They did a CAT scan, not a CAT scan, a chest X-ray, a EKG. Yeah, they tested. They drawn blood, and they tested my TSH levels and other things as well. Everything came back normal except for my thyroid, which I knew, because I know that that they're trying to still find me the right dosage. And I thought that maybe he had found me the right dosage, because I was taking like 2 pills of, don't quote me on this, but 175 milligrams of my medicine, and I felt normal. Like, I felt really, really good. Really good. So I was like, yeah, my levels are gonna come back normal. I don't have anything to worry about. Well, she called, and she was like, unfortunately, we know that you only have one doctor's appointment left, which is with the surgeon, the doctor, and at that appointment you would get your surgery date, but unfortunately we can't perform the surgery until your levels are completely normal. So, like I said, I rescheduled the appointment that was on the 10th until last Wednesday. So, I go in last Wednesday, and the doctor is like, why did you reschedule your appointment? And I was like, well, I didn't. She called and had it already rescheduled for me because of my TSH levels. He was like, you know, our appointments usually are no longer than about 10-20 minutes, because, you know, I'm pretty healthy. I don't have all those other side effects that other patients have, like sleep apnea and all that. The only thing I'm really dealing with is my thyroid. So I was like, so is it, what did I say? I was like something around the lines of, is it impossible for me to get the I was like, is it possible for me to go ahead and get the surgery even though my levels are not normal? And he was like, well, being that me and your endocrine has been communicating and we know why your levels are not normal and whatnot, you know, it's not impossible. We've done it before. We do it every day. And I'm like, well, hell, I could have had a surgery date if I would have came on a 10th. So clearly there's some communication issues going on there, which is why I say it's BS, and I'm getting the runaround, because why have I not gotten a surgery date? I completed the program at the beginning of January. So why haven't I gotten a surgery date? And a lot of a lot of YouTubers that I have watched that has completed the program and they're getting the runaround and a lot of BS too, they say it's because the insurance, that's what they will come up with an excuse for. Oh, we're waiting on the insurance company. We're waiting on the insurance company. So I was ready if they would have said, oh, we're waiting on the insurance company, because before I even started the program, I called the insurance company to make sure that, you know, insurance was good. They told me how much I would have to pay out of pocket. If I didn't have to pay anything out of pocket, they told me that. They gave me the whole rundown. They even sent me a packet that they send the doctor. You know, they sent me that same packet. And, you know, any surgery that you're having or anything dealing with insurance, they will send you a packet, the same packet that, and guidelines that they give the doctors' offices, they will give it to you. So basically, I knew that there was no insurance issues. So basically right now it's just BS to me. And that's just what it is. And I feel like I made a lot of sacrifices and whatnot because I never rescheduled an appointment. They rescheduled an appointment for me. I've kept all my appointments. I've been there on time. I've done everything that the packet had me to do. That packet was turned in about maybe 2 months ago. Because, like I said, I had already called the insurance company to see whatever I had to do. So I was already on it. Like, half of that stuff was already done by the time that I started the program. I had gotten signatures from doctors like the endocrine, my regular doctor that I see on a daily, regular basis. I had got signatures from him. I had got, basically I started on the guideline packet. So that was halfway done by the time, I started the program. Stop calling me while I'm on live. I know you see that I'm on live because you're watching. That's why I keep, I'm all over the place because people keep calling me and I'm on live. And you'll see that I'm on live. But anyway. So yeah, I was already like, I guess 1 step ahead. But at this point, I'm annoyed. I want my surgery date, and I want my surgery date now. I put in a lot of work into this program. And I'm just ready for my surgery date. That's all. But, hopefully we can get this thyroid level under control so that we can get the surgery date. And I can start my new life and get rid of this double chin. Anyways, guys, if you have any comments, questions, comment below or inbox me. I'll be happy to conversate with you guys. Otherwise, like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you in my next